Hello everybody, let's talk Nightwave. Now before I begin, I must say I'm a big Nightwave fan. I'm not really good at doing the stuff for Nightwave, but I love the stories like The Wolf. Whew, thank you DE. Thank you, awoo, awoo, I love The Wolf. But now we got Arlo, and with Arlo come a lot of questions. Today I woke up at 5:23 and sent my friends the following message. I literally just woke up like, the thing inside Arlo, how does it work? It's so big, but since Arlo's head isn't connected, how did I write head? Oh my god. Isn't connected to the body, it must have just spontaneously grown or curled up inside his mouth the entire time, being the reason he couldn't talk. Or am I missing something? I'm overwhelmed by Arlo's mouth demon. Then the patient said, you are onto something. I said, I need answers. The Freud edgelordling said maybe it ate part of his brain to have more room. And I said maybe it is his brain. And it's just using Arlo's body as a host. Freud edgelordling then said that sounds like a valid theory, and I said I'm gonna make a conspiracy theory video about Arlo's mouth demon when I get home, and you guessed it, I am home and I'm doing it. So I know we all have questions, we're all confused by what is going on, but don't you worry, little cutie head, cause I am like 99% sure I got it all figured out. Like I have this bulletproof thing in my head, which is not a mouth demon, I am not Arlo, but I got this in my head and I think I got it. So let's start with the very basics. Kinga found Arlo in an infested hell, making it pretty obvious that Arlo probably has been in some way infected with the infestation. And if I understand it correctly, it's even said in the Nightwave.
Sick as the day he was banished.
But what do I know, because I actually have no idea. I listened to this so many times and I still don't know. I still don't think I really understood what is going on, but this is why this is a theory video. A game theory. No, I'm not going there. So, my theory about the mouth demon, and that's what I'm going to call it from here on, so don't be confused. The mouth demon being inside of him the entire time could be possible, question mark? Like, Arlo has been mute the entire time. Why? And why is he suddenly making noises? Sure, he could be mute, but also there could be a freaking mouth demon curled up inside of him. And if he'd open his mouth to make a sound, he'd just barf that tongue thing. I just imagined it and it looked really funny in my head, sorry. But yeah, so this is a very valid theory. But, as I also said, that thing is kind of big. Even if it was curled up, it would still be kind of big, and the mouth isn't that big. And since Arlo, just like the Vent Kid, has kind of a floaty head, like it's not connected to the body, I don't know where it's coming from. Because my first thought when I saw this in the Nightwave, I thought just, oh yeah, that thing chilled inside of Arlo and now it's just coming all alien-like out of him. But no, there's literally no connection between his throat pipes and the rest of his body. So no room for that tongue thing. Now of course it could be just a little thing overlooked by DE, but I don't like to think that. I like to think that the mouth demon either spontaneously grew and just jumped right out of there, just hello world, I exist now. Or what I like to believe is that it chilled inside of him for a long time. Like the entire time. Maybe it's even given out of the power to heal. And it's just been like, yeah, here you get all this fancy stuff, but when the time has come, I'm gonna make a surprise party for the entire universe. You won't believe this, and that's what happened, and now we got this thing. You know, the thing is that I like Arlo. I don't know much about him, but I like to believe that Arlo's actually a nice kid, Kinger is just a weird dude that I absolutely do not like, and I don't think anybody should like him. I can't wait what's going to happen, but I don't like this. I hope Arlos survives. But back to the theory part. Now, if we go with the theory that that thing has been chilling inside of Arlo the entire time, and thinking about the size, we gotta think about where does it chill inside of Arlo, because as I said, it's not connected to the body, so it's gotta chill somewhere in the head. Sure, it could have just grown. I don't know how fast infestation grows, but it is kind of weird to just say, yeah, it was an infestation and it just got bigger all of a sudden and ripped Arlo apart. And maybe that's what happened. I don't judge, but I don't like it. So, and hold on to your horses now, because I have this theory. This tongue, the mouth demon, could have been inside of his skull. And this means, like, it's kind of up there, like going just between the skull and the brain, or between the skull and the skin. And it sounds really weird, I know, but that is actually possible. Yes, I know, I'm speechless as well, just like you, but bear with me. There is an animal that has a very long tongue, and I'm not talking about giraffes right now. Very, very long tongue. And surprisingly, it fits in his head, just like Arlo. So technically, if we take, and here comes the pet, the animal, sorry, a woodpecker, and look at its anatomy, we can see that the tongue slithers up there around the brain and also is like a shield for the brain. So, and here is where everything comes together and makes sense. Arlo is a woodpecker. I know, it sounds crazy right now, but think about it. Weird tongue, weird spikes at the tip of the tongue. Woodpecker. Thank you for listening. That's it. That's all I got. I swear I don't know what happened.